Okay, let's say you're in grade 11 or 12 and you get this type of a question in an exam. They say you must solve for x, and we can see that this is an inequality. But now, because I have x squared, I can say that this is a quadratic equation. So I need to put this in standard form. I'll have x squared. Let's try to bring this x this side so we can put this in the form of a quadratic. So when I have this, the best thing to do, let's take out the common factor. I know this is what you already know since you'll be writing your final exams now. Let's talk about what we call the zero product property. Remember, the zero product property says that if you multiply two terms, you can, and those two terms are equated to 0, you can take one equate to 0, or you can take the other one equate to 0. We're going to apply that, but remember, this is an inequality. What I'm going to write now, do not write it on your answer sheet. You can say x is equal to 0, or you can take whatever that you have inside the bracket and equate it to 0. From this part, you have to solve for x. X is equal to 1, but please, you see, do not write this in your answer sheet. I'm only interested in x is 0, x is 1 as my critical values. You're going to write it down and say, this is my critical values. So you're going to say my critical values are 0 and 1. So now that you have your critical values, let us do the most important part of an inequality, where we need to find the final solution. You're going to write your numbers on your number line. This is 0, this is 1. So now, because the value of a is 1 here and it's positive, your graph will be concave up. They need to see this on your answer sheet. It's very important to show this on your answer sheet. So I need you to take any number between 0 and 1, and we can take half, 1 over 2. Where there's x, I need you to put 1 over 2 on the original equation and say this is 1 over 2 squared. You're going to minus 1 over 2 and tell me what is the answer. You'll find out the answer is negative. So because the answer is negative, the solution between 0 and 1 is negative. So if the middle part between these 2 points, let us do this. If the middle part between these 2 points is negative, just know that if these 2 points, the middle part is negative, just know that the other side will be positive and this other side will be positive. Now, look at this part. They say, where is this negative? Where is your solution negative? It's negative from this point going in that direction. So I'm going to say x must be, you take that arrow, you write it here, x must be less than 1, and it's also negative from this point going in that direction, and also x must be greater than 0. This is your final solution for this problem. So this is just an easy problem for how many marks? For let's check if we do have mark allocation for this one. This is 3 marks. So how are they going to mark this? You're going to get a mark for factoring out, maybe for taking out the common factor. There's a mark for that, and there is a mark for representing this on the graph, and there's a mark for your final answer. Okay, this is how you solve an inequality problem.